That's embarrassing.
Probably the most popular fishing along the Mississippi River is for bass, especially for largemouth. But what most people don't know is that largemouth and smallmouth bass aren't even in the true bass family. They're actually sunfish like bluegill and crappie. In fact, the only true bass you can fish for on the Mississippi are striped bass, white bass, and a hybrid cross between the two. But either way, any fish with the word bass on the end of its name is a fun fish to catch. And someone who knows quite a bit about catching bass in the Mississippi is Dan Galusha. Dan holds several world fishing records and is also an award-winning writer as well as TV and radio show host. So he's just the guy you want when you want to find bass on the river, even in tougher seasons like the fall. The first thing Dan says to look for is the bait fish, because where you'll find the food, you'll probably find the kitchen. And if the bass can't take the heat, you might want to look for places that bass consider cover. Down trees and stumps are a great place to start. And as it gets later in the season, cooler air plays a major factor.
There is what they call a hibernation mode, I guess you'd say. It's actually a winter mode. They kind of shut down. That's why they have the fall feed, because they're feeding up, they're getting their body weight. They'll still feed in the winter, because naturally, you ice fish, you're going to catch a lot of fish. But you'll notice that you don't catch as many bass. It's because they fed during that period there in the fall, and then they kind of shut down. And fat-bellied fish will show you that they're really feeding. That's when you want to go with the crankbaits and the spinnerbaits when they're going wild.
We used a variety of lures and actually caught quite a few fish. Even some white bass, one of Dan's favorites.
That's not bad. That's a lot of fun.
Yes, even the early signs of a fall feed will get your blood pumping. In fact, I credit the feed for some extra adrenaline when I needed it most.
Look out.
There you have it, the matrix of fishing. Just call me Neo. Vince Vitale, Fox 18 News.